Hey everybody, welcome back. Well, so today was a beautiful day. We got about 60 degrees here in Minnesota, probably close to maybe more like 50, 55, but with the sun, it was really nice. And it's good to get out on the motorcycle. It's good to get out with friends and family. And we actually picked up a new crew member to the crew. The crew, I say crew, but it's just a small group of people that ride every time I ride, right? So about once a week in the summertime, I'll post a ride and we'll get the same people, and Natalie, Brad, Sean, Roxanne, Kevin, and then a few other people that can make. We added a new member today, and his name is Jeff. And Jeff shared a few things with me that I'm not going to share here, but divine design, we'll say. God putting that order right into our lives and just out front and center with everything, and it really inspires me because people are coming to me and asking me for advice and for do you think that this is possible? And I think anything is possible, you guys. I think anybody with the will to do good, and follow truth, which is staying sober, right? Sorry, you guys. Because I think anybody with the motivation to do the right thing, to follow truth, is staying sober, right? Because the truth is, living in truth is being sober. It is a pursuant of a life that is unaffected by these substances, right? And I say unaffected, but really there's a lot of people out there that are going through addiction issues, and they're not even the addict. They're not even the alcoholic. So we got to remember that there are people out there that are still sick and suffering with the disease of alcoholism, addiction, substance abuse disorder, whatever you want to call them. There are people that are attached to those sufferers, and those people suffer too. So when we think about the outer circle of people that aren't directly affected, your extended family, we'll say, but then your inner circle of people, your spouse, your kids, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, those people are going to be directly affected more than likely by the addiction that you carry or they carry. So when we come up against those situations and we have somebody in our lives that is dealing with addiction, it's almost paramount to give the people around the addict or alcoholic just as much support as the person who is going through or suffering. Because you know what? There is a long line of suffering going on, and it starts with the addict or the alcoholic themselves. But you got to remember that it's a ripple effect. And a lot of us, somebody told me today, said, hey, there's addiction affects everybody. It does. So I want us to be loud and proud, large and in charge, and not only that, but we got to be passionate about what we bring. We got to be truthful in the face of lies and deception, and sometimes we stand alone, right? Sometimes we stand alone on that island, and we look out and we try to draw people to the island, and we try to tell them that it's safe here. There is a harbor. We foster positivity, hope, encouragement, loyalty, honor, integrity. We don't go back on our word, and we really try to live day to day. So with those things in mind, you guys, I want us to practice our step one, right? Our steps, right? We never forget about our steps, but truly those steps are integrated into our lives when we're working a program. Now that program is going to be, it could be anything. It could be AA, it can be this, it could be that, it could be this, that. But if you're in a program of recovery, you're working some sort of step, because it isn't just a do whatever every day type of thing, right? Because if you're working a program it is. That's exactly what it is. It's a program. It's, for me, it's principles. It's a format. It's a steps, and it's a step-by-step thing. And that I've learned over the last couple of years in this program. So for me, steps, right? Step one, we have to admit that we're powerless. We have to admit that we're powerless and that our lives have become unmanageable, because in doing so, when we admit that we're powerless and that our lives become unmanageable, we're actually giving some credence to the process, right? To the steps. And that second step is going to be come to believe, right? So you're admitting, you're coming to believe, and then the door is wide open for God to come in and for your faith to be front and center and paramount in your program. Now your program, I'll suggest, should be an AA or a faith-based program, because you got to have a faith, you got to have a trust in a power greater than you to help you get your life back on track, to get it more manageable, right? So a lot of people will claim this great and grand, and we can wrap everything up that everybody says into our own program, right? So take what people say, take it in, digest it, discern on it, pray on it, meditate on it, and find a way forward in a program. Okay, you guys. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. I got so much stuff to do. people to take care of and things like that. So I'm gonna get going. But I love you guys. I want you guys to be inspired, be hopeful, be blessed, to be sober out there, be safe. And if you need anything, you know where to reach me. All right.